town? Don't have the energy you used to? You want to put the zest back into your step? Then you need Super Mario Lizard Vitality. It's got everything you need to get your groove back. 100% guaranteed effective. Just look at what it's done for me. And enter the code Universalist at checkout to get a free subspace shipping on your order. So don't delay. Get your 30-day supply for only $29.99 Quatloos. Don't be a tool of the Galactic World Order. Get yours now. Ah!
Now streaming on Disney+. What do you get when you give the least interesting character in the MCU your own show, and she turns out to be the worst part of her own series? You get the wacky adventures about her infinitely more interesting family. Don't miss Keeping Up with the Cons. See Mom and Dad get ready for Avenger Con. And then enjoy a night away from the kids watching cricket, dancing, and playing with their new unlicensed bootleg smart home device.
Zuzu, turn off the lights.
Oi!
When their ungrateful daughter, whose biggest aspiration is to be more like the whitest woman in the galaxy,
Drop the taco, get in the car.
sneaks out of the house and goes to an underground rave at a Brooklyn squat, hilarity ensues when she puts on her grandma's bracelet and unleashes her hidden power. Ouch! It's more fun than you could shake a cricket bat at. Don't miss Keeping Up with the Cons, only on Disney+. You know, this all could have been avoided if her little friend had just told her parents that he was going with her. But what do I know? Now, for the first time, you can own your very own Rings of Power. From the Celeborn Smiths, we'll be sending you one per season. Molded to appear forged in the fires of Mount Doom. Made from the finest cubic zirconium, plastic, and metal that isn't measurably radioactive and won't turn your fingers green. Probably. Much. These can now be yours for 5 easy payments of $39.99.99 Elvish runes. Act now, supplies are limited, because once the Dark Lord Sauron takes over, they'll all be gone, and you'll be his slaves. And just remember,
there's a tempest in me,
whose fault this actually is.
and it will not be quelled.
In these difficult times, America needs a leader they can count on. And that leader is Pope Bob Iger. A Pope Bob Iger presidency means lower taxes, better schools, and Disney Plus for all Americans. He's already in the Vatican. Now, put him in the White House.
Hello, I am Pope Bob Iger. Not only do I want to be Pope, but I want to be your president. Vote for me or the Twitterati will cancel you and everyone you know.
When you cast your vote, vote for the one man who will make America the happiest place on earth. Pope Bob Iger.
I have Baby Yoda's vote. What about yours? I am Pope Bob Iger, and I am approving of this message.
Unknown caller. Spooky. Hello? Velma Dinkley speaking.
Hello, Velma. You like solving yourself a mystery?
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
This here Black Shaggy. You made the one black guy a drug dealer and a stoner. You gonna die, bitch.
Yankees.
Norval, what are you doing here?
Black Shaggy need a minute to prepare for this. I got to know what I'm getting into. So do you like the back door or not? Black Shaggy don't want to read this in the newspaper, you dig? Inquiring minds want to know.
We have a student newspaper?
Bitch is dumb.
Hey! Who just threw a rock through my window?
Geo from the Crystal Mines. You should know that because your dumb bitch ass was born there.
The Crystal Mines? That old tourist attraction that's now a seagull toilet full of condoms?
Bitch is crass. That's right.
Please evaluate the show on its merits.
You are a meathead.
Please give it a chance. And so...
A meathead, dead from the neck up. Meathead.
It's the Muppet Show with a very special guest star, Mr. Jack Black, Lizzo, Tim Meadows, Jen Really? Who the is Jen Kober? Okay. Christopher Lloyd, and Amy Sedaris. Yay! And don't miss a special appearance next week by Jay and Silent Bob! Because why the not at this point?
Yo, check it out. Everybody's smoking that original Black Shaggy OG strain. They're getting nice and high. You know that, right? Black Shaggy gonna make some killer bank on this.
All our classmates are idiots or sheep, so let's assume they're high.
Fuck you, bitch. Of course they're high. You're high too.
That's why you're in the garbage can looking for french fries. Dumb bitch.
Now, have you seen Daphne?
Oh, you finally come around to talk about that three-way. Black Shaggy like where this is going.
It took a while, but we're finally through the worst of it.
Every time you around, the po-po roll up on Black Shaggy. Dumb bitch. Alright, now this here Black Shaggy OnlyFans. Now there ain't no room on the internet for fat, dumb bitches like yourself. Unless you're willing to do some girl. For that, we're gonna have to talk to Daphne or Gigi. Your hot friend Brenda dead. That don't help none. Get someone like Daphne or Gigi, they make you forget that your fat dumbass is on screen. Look at me when I'm talking to you, bitch.
I tried. Then I have to eat a whole pie to feel better, and I will die before I give that up.
Oh, it figures. Your fat dumbass talk about food again. Even my pops call your ass dumb.
Really? Even though he's the one who basically taught you to be a beta?
My moms and pops still married, bitch. Not like your pops who married that dumbass waitress at the diner. Knocked her ass up. Your mom's was a senior when you was a freshman. How do you think Black Shaggy's OnlyFans got its start? I'll give you a hint. It's that little baby brother you're taking care of. Black Shaggy doing a public service helping couples put the spice back into marriage. That's right. Velma, your fat dumbass is supposed to find out if Daphne likes to go to Browntown or not.
I'm trying. This is the first chance I've had to focus. Thank God hot girls would rather be murdered than enter the band room.
I knew you was in the role playing, but now you got me in this stupid ass outfit. About time you admit to yourself you like the vag. Dumb bitch.
Norville, I didn't come out. I told you, I like Daphne, but also find Fred attractive.
You know Fred got a tiny dick.
But Daphne, our personalities just click. I can't explain it.
Black Shaggy can explain it. You want them titties just as much as Black Shaggy do. You can't say I blame you. Black Shaggy like them titties too. Daphne got herself some nice titties. That's right.
This is exactly the problem with this list. Men make everything about them and what they want.
That's right. And Black Shaggy want to perform some butt sex on Daphne.
Our whole lives, girls are told by guys there's a right way to be hot.
Yeah, it's giving up the back door. That'll make your ass a lot hotter, bitch.
But now because of this list, I have to validate everything I hate about men's ideas of beauty norms.
Bitch, just be glad someone interested in you. Your fat dumbass ain't gonna get none anyhow. That's right, Black Shaggy went there. That's right.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Your fat dumbass still eating out the damn garbage, girl. Don't you want to go Subway or something?
There's no time.
Someone got to say, you got a problem, girl. Your fat dumbass keep eating out the garbage. That and Daphne going to Butttown, not you.
Wow, Norville.
Oh, God, what are we gonna do? I can't go back to jail.
Velma, how is it that Fred went to Butttown more than you while he was in jail? Answer that for me, you fat, dumb bitch.
And you do it for me.
Black Shaggy say, fuck you.
I'm out past curfew. What are you gonna do about that?
Velma, you let the police run your fat, dumb ass over. You dumb bitch. That's right.
At the bottom. That's what we're here for, guys, to win. That was no goal, you know. They was in the crease.
Hey, everybody, how much more to be NBC, how much more to be NBC? Boom, 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 how much more to be NBC, WNBC, we got super sales. Huh? I like that. That's what matters. We got super sales. We got Mike Bremer Sports. We got Rob Bartlett, WNBC, Mama Simone. We got Fred Thomas, WNBC. How you doing? How's it going, everybody out there in Radio Land? I got two kitty cats over here. I got a third kitty cat lurking around somewhere. How's it going, WNBC, Mama Simone? We got a really big shoe. Today, boom, boom, boom. I gotta find those NBC chimes. 66 WNBC. We got, huh?
We got future headlines. We got animal news. We got happy animal news. We like happy animal news. So I found some happy animals. But first, I got stuff to show you. First of all, let's check in with the cat cam. Okay, we're going to check in with one of those suckers. One is sitting over here. So let's bring up the cat cam banner. Cat cam, cat cam, cat cam, cat cam. So there's the cat cam right there. There he is. Hey, buddy. There's Naranja, Agent Orange Cat, living his best life. Nurse in the UK. What's new? Nurse in the UK. Do I have his? Yeah, I have the kazoo. Where's the kazoo's right here somewhere? Kazoo's right here. Over here? Huh?
I don't know if I did. Do you have it?
I had it. I it was on the table.
Oh, then I can't help you.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a kazoo somewhere. I got to. There, you're close enough. So there's the kitty cat right there. But let me show you what I picked up. We went to the thrift store today. Okay, and I got this sucker here. See this? You know what this is? This is a 1980s or 90s. It's a Silvertone practice amp. And we're going to try this out live on the air, okay? We're going to see how bad it sounds. We're going to see if the thing even works. It was only $13. What do you think, Naranja? So, yeah. So it's got input there for the jack. It's got input for headphones. It's got input for a tape and CD. That's how you know it's old tape CD, not MP3 player. Tape and CD. Well, really auxiliary input now. So Silvertone, they were you doing stuff for like Sears for a long time or something. I guess I don't know. Let me get the Yamaha out. Tune that sucker up. I don't want to blow out the whole house, so we're gonna be careful. Okay, so here we go. So here's the Yamaha. The Yamaha who? The Yamaha what? Yamaha.
Naranja.
Huh?
There's Naranja.
Okay, we're gonna get this out. All right.
You have to turn your camera.
I gotta turn the camera on. So we're gonna get this out here. So okay, we're gonna. So there's me. Hi me. Hi me. There's me. Hi me. Hi me. Hi. There's me. Hi me. Hi me. How are we? How is me? So we got there's the Yamaha RevStar Element. Ooh. Look at the blue. Look at the blue. Look at the moon. Look at the blues. There we go. The RevStar. Did I peel off the plastic in the back? I don't think I did. Oh well, we'll do that at some point. Okay, so we're gonna plug this sucker in. We're gonna tune it up. So why is this not all the way in? And the Ranger right now is starting to play with the instrument cable.
No, it's not a toy.
Huh?
Not a toy.
Not a toy, buddy. So here we go. So there we go. We're gonna plug it in. I got the tuner here.
Your $5 tuner.
My $5 tuner, which is really a $30 tuner, but only cost me $5 because I got it at Goodwill. And it works.
Your local thrift stores, people.
Yeah, shop your local thrift stores, people. You never know what you're gonna find.
No, just in general. I mean, we found a cool table yesterday.
Found a table, yeah. I mean, listen, rather than going out and just buying flat pack furniture from IKEA, nothing wrong with flat pack furniture from IKEA.
But we
Okay.
already have enough furniture on this planet for all eternity. We don't need to make any more.
Okay. Yeah, you know how much stuff just ends up in a landfill? So you keep it out of the landfill.
They do good work. They train people for medical degrees.
Yeah, they do all kinds of stuff. They train people for medical jobs in the medical field. They provide jobs to people. I mean, Salvation Army, Goodwill, Savers, ARC.
ARC sort of thrifting.
Yeah, I mean, Goodwill's nationwide, all over America.
They aren't paying us to say that. But.
No, we're not. No, this is no way sponsored by Goodwill or Goodwill Industries, as they call it.
If you're to talk while you're.
So yeah. So, yet these things are still relatively new. There's the G still a little out. No, it's
Try to move it out of the way.
you wacky G string. Okay, the G might be a little sharp. So there we go. There we go. I think that
Sounds good.
close enough. Good. That's good. That's good. It holds the tune surprisingly well. These are elixir strings. I just want to say the Darius. Okay, here's the moment of truth, everyone. It's plugged in.
You got on 0?
We're gonna. Let me turn this down. Okay, let me turn this down. Let me turn all the settings down to 0 first before we do anything. We'll turn it on. Okay, we're gonna have power. Okay, we have power. Okay. Now.
I had a still tap bacon thing.
What?
I had a still tap.
Yeah. Okay, now. Okay, now we're turning it up. Where the heck's the volume here? Turn that up. There we go.
Wow.
She sounds pretty good. And the pot's is a little dirty, but that's okay.
You've got triple bass and
Just a little basic practice him.
you got the overdrive on there.
Yeah, it's got an overdrive. Let me try to overdrive it. There you go. It's dirtied up.
That's not bad at all.
It's the tone or whatever it is a little.
Yeah, you can fiddle with it.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, it works.
That's a very metal overdrive.
That's the thing. It works, and it works well enough.
For $12.
For $13, I mean. Let me see, is it next? Neck on this is still good. Neck on this is. I hope it's not getting twisted. Oh, I can straighten it out with a. It's not that bad. I can straighten it out with a truss rod adjustment. Yeah, this is. Trying to see if it's straight. It's pretty straight. Straight enough. It's straight enough for having rarely played the damn thing. So yeah, the Yamaha Element, Revstar Element, it's a good instrument, but there's a couple of things I don't like. First of all, the dry switch here, they call this a dry filter. Really, it's not all that pronounced. I'm not hearing a lot of difference. Are you?
No.
Huh? Yeah, but I might not have it loud enough, though. There is a slight difference here.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a little bit.
A little bit.
The other thing I don't like is I would really like an individual volume control knob, but and the switch here, I don't really like that. It just feels cheap. So maybe I'll have that modified at some point, but
We'll trade up for another better.
Nice blue. As long as you keep it in a case and you don't expose it to heat. Don't expose it to a lot of heat, you know? So yeah, so this is, they call this Swift Blue. It's got a nice neck carve here, a nice carve out here to gain access to the upper frets. So okay, it works. Okay, it works. So success on that end. Okay, so success on that end. So like I said, musical equipment was bought at thrift stores recently. So let me turn the camera off while I put this away. So, all right. So we have achieved. There is a working, this is a working amp. And it actually sounds pretty good for what it is. So,
Sounds better than some of the ones from the 90s.
yeah, well.
Some of the, it sounds better than what I had.
So
in the
like
90s,
the
old
PVs or the.
It had a PV.
Yeah, a lot of people have PVs. Like,
They were everywhere.
Yeah,
and they were like cheap enough.
They were a mass-produced amplifier. I mean, they were. So there you go. So there you go. There's the amplifier works. So there you go. Also have got tambourines, got drums, all kinds of musical stuff here. Rainmaker drum. Oh God, I gotta put let me set the thing here. Hold on. It's gonna get warm in here.
I'll do it. Get it back on mic. You're live. I'll do it.
I got it. Stand right here, son.
All right.
And Callie will be the first one to jump on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that works. The other thing.
The other thing we found is a baking.
Gene Simmons approves. That's right. Gene Simmons of Kiss approves. The other thing I have, we stopped at Five Below, and we got like generic candy, peanut juice. So I'm gonna try this right now live on the air, and I got 5 chins. So right now, bad camera angle. Got 5 chins. Rob of 5 chins. So this is Goldenberg's peanut chews. Let's try these. So okay. It reminds me of a Charleston chew a little bit. How many chins do I have? Holy crap.
And this is new. Yeah, this is brand new. Nobody ever used this.
Yeah, so this isn't too bad, but it just reminds me of, it's like a peanutty Charleston chew. Is what it is. Okay. That is okay. It's not okay. It's not terrible. It's just better than Crunky Bits. No. Crunky Bits is on a whole different level. Okay, last one. All right. Do you tuck that in the fish one? Or you can have one, or it doesn't matter. Okay. But not bad, but could be better. What do you think? We'll do what, $1.50? They're $1.50. So, all right. All right. So there you go. So okay. I've tried. Rob tried his stuff. Rob has his stuff here. Rob's stuff works. I hope everybody's enjoying playing Undisputed. I know I am. Dear God, that's a good game. And when it's officially a release level, because right now it's still in early access, hopefully there'll be another update coming soon. But holy crap, that game is good. And Steel City is not paying me to say that either. Get it. Well, I don't want to show what the. No, here comes Zabu. We have another cat here. Hold on. Hey, buddy. How you doing? This guy's mug right in there.
Yeah. Your camera.
You're on camera, buddy. You're being broadcasted to a whole 11 people. Yeah, and here comes Narancha. Yeah. They're really posting with the camera today. All right, guys. So there's the cat cam. There's a couple cat toys. There's a couple shoes. There's a big knee. Big meaty knee. No, my big meaty knee. All right, guys. We got some headlines. We got future headlines. We got animal news. Let's start this. I just came to my attention. There is some talk of Disney being split, being broken up. Now, before anyone, Miranda, don't step on my feet. Now, this really shouldn't surprise anyone because, what's that? I mean, Wall Street ponders splitting up Disney. Why not make a clean break? Back in the day, the federal government, when a company used to get too big, the federal government used to come in and used to split them up. That's what they did with Ma Bell. I mean, remember how many different long distance services there were in the 80s? MCI, Sprint, was it Quest? I think it was one called Quest. QUEST. I mean, there were a ton of long distance services, and that was because the federal government came in and they split up Ma Bell. One of the things is that I think the federal government probably should come in, and there's going to be people who are going to be anti, say, I'm anti-free business, free market. Well, you know what? Listen, there is no. I'm going to get philosophical here. There is no free market without the federal government, and here's the thing: you can't have a one industry, one business control too much of any particular industry, because you will get terrible consumer service on the other. Just take a look at the telecoms. Look how big the telecoms. The telecoms really rightfully should be broken up. Microsoft rightfully should be broken up. Google should rightfully be broken up. Google has so much of the information, the IT business. Apple, probably Apple. YouTube. Yeah, Google break up YouTube. If you split Google from YouTube, from the YouTube end of the business, I mean, at some point, what it'll do is, or you break up YouTube. Because right now, YouTube has a stranglehold on the video file sharing business. Then you know what? What happens is, if YouTube is split off from Google, and then YouTube and it's broken up, then what happens is, theoretically, you have all these companies now trying to compete. And we always hear about competition, but nobody ever really knows what it means. If they can find a
YouTube right now.
What?
There is no competition for YouTube.
Exactly.
Like Rumble, that's it. It's like, no. Rumble's the right-wing political version of YouTube.
I mean,
you can't do anything else.
For how long was Steam had a monopoly in the gaming download business? You want to buy a game, you got to go to Steam. Well, now fortunately, there's other outlets. There's Galaxy of Games. There's GOG, Good Old Games, whatever it is. There's Epic. EA has their own business. Rockstar has their own one. Ubisoft has their own one. Okay, so that is effectively not a monopoly anymore. However, does Twitch belong to Google? Twitch belongs to Amazon. So Twitch is theoretically a competitor to Google, but it's not there yet.
Twitch is great mainly for gaming.
Yeah, Twitch is mainly for gaming. I mean, yeah, there are people that stream stuff on Twitch. There's several podcasts you can get on Twitch. Thursday night, the NFL, Thursday Night Football is on Twitch. The other thing too is, I don't want to turn this into an anti-Google, huh?
Where's hockey?
Hockey's not on yet. I mean, not on yet. Hockey has its own service, NHL Center Ice.
Yeah, but I just want to. I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Watch it sports for free.
Mm-hmm. But now, here's the thing. Disney now is in movie production. They're in streaming. They're in home video, DVD medias, whatever. I mean, however that's long going to last. Disney has its own music division. Walt Disney Records, believe it or not, Hollywood Records. TV. They have ESPN. They have ABC Family. How big is this company going to get? Really, they have theme park. How big is this freaking company?
Disney already does it when they own YouTube.
Disney owns. If Disney doesn't own YouTube, they certainly have a significant say in the YouTube's policies. Yeah. So you know what?
Disney needs to go under.
What about all those fringe? Actually, yeah, what about all those fringe ones like Locals, BitChute, Rumble, Dailymotion, Vimeo? How big is their market share? Can they get bigger? That's a freaking good question. Yeah, Disney has FXX. FXS is really the Simpsons channel. How much market share does, let's just say, Rumble have?
Well, Rumble really only does political.
Yeah, it does.
Rumble's really only for right-wing political.
Okay, let me just see what we got. Yeah, I know. Rumble has, let's see. It's not really telling me what the market share of this website is.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, but still, I mean, listen. It's, I know it's the idea. So Rumble was established in 2000 and 2000. So yeah, it says here Rumble is 23%, has 23% of the video sharing market, file sharing market share, which I don't believe. I don't believe that for a minute. I seriously do not believe that. I mean, BitChute is negligible.
Yeah, BitChute doesn't do anything anymore. Dailymotion.
Yeah, Dailymotion is good. I like Dailymotion.
That's really out of date.
But it is out of date. They really need to up. Rumble is moving into games.
Yeah, but nobody watches gaming on Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble is founded in 2013. Yeah, okay. Rumble is moving into games, but you know what? Right now, Twitch has the market cornered with games. The other part. The other thing about Rumble is that they do not appeal to I'm going to go through reverse puberty. They do not appeal to a mainstream audience. They appeal to a fringe right-wing audience. And there's going to be people who disagree with me, but they really do. That is really the long and short of it. They appeal to a very fringe audience. Now, if that's what they want to do, great. But they are going to need to expand their user base, and I don't think they can. This is Locals. I never heard of this Locals thing.
That's some bullshit. You gotta pay for that. Who cares?
Okay, Locals you have to pay for. Okay, so that's a non-starter. That is a non-starter. Let me read through some of this, okay? 2019 was a year of big wins for Disney. Its streaming service, Disney Plus, drew 10 million subscribers in a day after launching. The company completed a $71 billion acquisition for Fox's entertainment assets, opened 2 Star Wars theme parks, and released the second highest grossing movie in cinematic history with Avengers Endgame. The wins encapsulated Disney's strength as an entertainment behemoth that could cross-market its strong IPs everywhere from theater to theme parks and even directly to your home via streaming. But flash forward nearly 4 years, and the merit of having all those assets under one foot is in question. 1 foot, one roof. CEO Bob Iger himself has raised the prospect that the company is too big, and some on Wall Street are advocating for a breakup. The company's parks business is slowing, its linear TV division is declining, and so are subscribers to its flagship streaming service, Disney Plus. Not to mention, the media giant seems to have lagged competitors at the box office. Given the thinking you've done about the future of Disney, why doesn't it make sense to create two Disney companies? One focused on theme parks, Disney Plus, and then the studio IP that drives the flywheel. And then one on everything else. So why not make a clean break? Moffat Nathanson of analyst Michael Nathanson pressed CEO Bob Iger on earnings call last week.
Oh, we got an earnings call to look for.
Yeah, the earnings call, yeah. Nathanson later clarified that everything else would include Disney's linear TV networks, ESPN Plus, Hulu, subscriber video on demand, SVOD, subscriber video on demand, Hulu Live TV, and Disney Plus Hotstar. That's their service in India. I'm not going to comment on the future structure of the company or the asset makeup of the company, Iger said in response. As I've said, we're looking at strategic options for both ESPN and for linear networks, obviously addressing all the challenges that those businesses are facing. Amid the declines in linear TV, Iger said last month that he'd take an expansive look at the entertainment giant's traditional TV assets, signaling the potential for strategic options that could include a sale. At the time, Iger admitted current distribution model is definitely broken, explaining Disney's linear TV assets, which include broadcast network ABC and cable channels FX, Freeform. I don't see Freeform lasting very much longer. And National Geographic may not be core to its strategy any longer. He reiterated that thinking on the earnings call, calling out three businesses that will drive growth and value creation over the next 5 years: film studios, the parks, and streaming. Part of that streaming strategy centers on ESPN, which will eventually become a fully over-the-top, direct-to-consumer DTC platform. Analysts and media watchers have cautioned the network's full transition to streaming will be difficult, particularly when it comes to the high cost of sports rights and consumers footing the bill for an additional streaming service versus watching sports as part of a cable bundle. Selling off the linear networks will also be challenging, given the secular declines in linear television networks amid escalating cord-cutting trends. That thinking will be further complicated if ESPN is not included in a potential spin-off. There is no clean break. Still, a company split would allow Disney to offload its debt, eliminate losses, and provide a clear direction for its future in a fragmented media landscape. So, like Nathanson suggested, why not make a clean break? There is no clean break, Bank of America analyst Jessica Reif-Ehrlich told Yahoo Finance, explaining how Disney's assets feed off one another to power the businesses, with the studio IP driving the parks while linear networks provide the cash for Disney to funnel for further investments into growth areas like streaming. Along with that, the value of ESPN is heavily tied to ABC due to its massive reach on broadcast. Yet ABC is part of the linear business Iger potentially wants to unload. I thought it was pretty clear that Disney wants to own a majority of ESPN. How do you do that without also having ABC in the stations? That's the part of where I have a lot of difficulty, she said. How much left is there left? Okay, not much more. Instead of separating the businesses, Ehrlich suggested leveraging the brands to create value, citing ESPN's $2 billion sports betting deal with Penn Entertainment. One example, there is a lot of intrinsic value in the IP that they control, she said. Yet Nathanson, who lowered his price target on the stock to $115 per share from $120 a share, argued that the value is not fully realized within the current company structure. Given that Disney is in the process of exploring all options when it comes to its future mix of assets, we think there is a clear case to be made that under any scenario, Disney's assets are worth materially more than its current enterprise value. Nathanson wrote in a note to clients following last week's earnings call. Perhaps the easiest way to close that gap would be to create a new company or NewCo with Disney Parks Experiences and Products segment combined with Disney Plus and the studio IP that fuels these flywheels. This asset would likely trade at premium valuation given the high moat iconic assets and strong revenue growth. He continued adding, "We have no illusions that the market will be generous in the valuation of these businesses, unlocking value. It's a strategy that's been floated for other legacy media giants like Paramount Global, which has long been viewed as a potential acquisition target due to its small size relative to competitors, along with its vast array of brands like BET and Showtime, which have both received interest from buyers." On Wednesday, the Wall Street Journal reported Paramount dropped its plans to sell a majority stake in BET after concluding a sale wouldn't result in any meaningful deleveraging of its balance sheet. Lionsgate has also leaned into this trend by splitting the studio and Starz business, which will take place in the first quarter of 2024. Steve Beck, founder of the consultant firm CG2042, explained to Yahoo Finance that this new age of value creation is representative of the streaming first era. When you start to recalibrate for the direct-to-consumer model, which is what we're starting to see with Disney and others, you recalibrate the business, and there's aspects of that business that you just fundamentally do not need. Bank of America's REIF, though maintained divesting won't likely be enough to solve Disney's myriad of problems, although there are arguments that can be made on both sides. I'm not in the camp that says Disney really needs to split up. Having said that, I think all options, and Bob Iger has made this very clear, all options are on the table, she said. Okay, so listen, I can kind of see where there will come a situation. It's an entirely different business model, but I can kind of see a model where Disney adopts, much like the Ford Motor Company, where you're going to have one main company, okay, but Ford Europe, Ford North America, Ford Australia, Ford Africa, Ford UK, Ford Japan, or whatever it is, Ford Russia. All of these different parts operate independently. They have their own companies. They have their own engineers. They have their own design companies. They have their own financing. Everything is operated independently within that, within underneath the umbrella. So don't be blasphemous, Rob. It's not Rob. It's not Bob. It's Pope Bob. May his holy name be praised in his holy apostolic Church of Disney. Yes, one thing. Yeah, it's one thing we haven't heard from is Pope Bob Iger himself. So possibly, maybe we can summon him. Maybe, just maybe, he might appear. I don't know. We have to start. We hear the music. Hello, I am Papa Iger. Bobby with you. What is this all I hear about Disney breaking up? Oh, no. Disney is not going anywhere. Oh, look at me. I'm a handsome Pope. Yes, I am. Bobby with you. Glory to Bob is the highest. Now, as we all know, first thing we have to do is we have to let the Marvels tank. Okay, that will straighten things out. We get rid of that bitch Brie Larson. Oh, did I call her a bitch? Oh, no. And she's clearly a see you next Tuesday. Oh, I'm such a naughty Pope. Oh, glory to Bob in the highest. But here's what we need to do. We need to get our groove back. How do we do that? We got to get rid of everything we're doing now. Bob has a plan. Bob has a plan. Lottery tickets. Yes. Bob is going to buy lottery tickets and he's going to win billions. So that's his retirement savings. That is right. Bob be with you. This is the word of Bob. Okay, Bob Iger is enough of Bob Iger now. Bob Iger is a very busy pope. Yes, the holy come to give him his holy benediction. Well, Domino's Nabiscos, everyone. Oh yes. Pope Bob Iger is very busy pope, and Pope Bob Iger is going to check out and think how they're doing, and then Pope Bob Iger is going to come up with a plan. And Pope Bob Iger's plan will be better than any other plan because Pope Bob Iger. Glory to Bob in the highest. This is the word of Bob. This is the word of Bob. That is right. But the silence. He has a plan. That is right. He have a plan. And I can't tell you my plan because then it won't be secret anymore. It's a secret plan. That is right. So Pope Bob Iger is busy now. He's very busy Pope. Pope Bob Iger is going to go away now. Glory to Bob in the highest. Praise be to Bob. Hallowed be his name. So Pope Bob Iger is going bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Domino's Nabiscos. Have a good day. Shlomo, get me out of here. Where is his avatar? Where is his avatar? The great Pope Bob Iger, everyone. How's Pope Bob Iger? Pope Bob Iger. Always good to hear from Pope Bob Iger. So anyway, good to see Pope Bob Iger up here. Pope Bob Iger on top of things, but seriously, back to this. Everything with Disney's tied together. But you know what? They're at a point now where the company is just too bloated. Disney used to be movies and theme parks. That was it. Okay, movies, theme parks, okay, then home video. Movies, theme parks, and home video. Okay, makes sense. Home video, extension of movies. The movies, theme parks, and TV. Movies, theme parks, and sports. Movies, theme parks, and streaming. Movies, theme parks, home video, and music. And we just kept adding piece after piece after piece. You know what? I think if not breaking up the company, there needs to be a simplification of the company. Again, I think it is time. I think Disney needs to have a group of autonomous pieces working independently. Zabu, what are you doing? Zabu's trying to jump down. Here, hold on. Zabu, here, come on. I'll spare you the jump. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. It's okay. You knucklehead. Zabu couldn't jump down because he's too fat. Huh? Sorry. Zabu couldn't jump down because he was too fat. So anyway. Yeah, Disney is a bloated mess. So I don't know. There's people that are smarter than me that are going to figure this out. But as soon as they figure it out, well, I'll be there to say, ha! I have no idea what this means. At least I'm going to be honest about it. So it is time.
It's a hurricane.
Is what?
Hurricane, earthquake in LA.
Hurricane?
Hurricane?
Hurricane? Where's the hurricane? LA?
Mm-hmm.
What happened with the hurricane?
5.0 earthquake.
5.0 earthquake, really?
Mm-hmm.
Earthquake. Oh, wow. 5.1 magnitude earthquake shakes parts of California.
Hurricane.
Where's
and an earthquake.
Okay, well, there's the map. How far did it reach? How far did it didn't reach far enough? I didn't feel anything. So, okay, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah. So it's Oxnard, Santa Barbara, Oxnard. There's Los Angeles. So, Let me see. Let me put that. Yellow Creek is awakened. That's right. So there you go. The epicenter is around is just north of Oxnard. So Hurricane. Yeah, it's a Taylor Swift quake. So there's the guys reporting on it. Okay, first word radar.
I think it's a sign of the apocalypse.
So, listen, I've had to deal with more horsemen of the apocalypse in my time than I care to remember. Okay, I remember everybody was all freaking out. Oh my God, world's gonna end when I was 12 years old. I'm like, yeah, I got Little League practice on Wednesday. Am I gonna have to miss that? So there we go. Oxnard. See, Oxnard. So yeah, we're out of the path. We're out of what is a hurricane? Hashtag hurricane been trending. Earthquake occurred at the same time a rare tropical storm hit Los Angeles. First time in decades. First time ever. Southern California is under a tropical storm warning. And most of Los Angeles County is under a flash flood warning with rain expected Sunday night. The tropical storm has made landfall in Southern California since September 25th, 1939, when the system lost its hurricane status just before moving onshore in Long Beach. The results were catastrophic. Millions of Southern Californians received urgent back-to-back emergency alerts on their phones Sunday. The first indicated a flash flood. The second warning of the Ventura County earthquake. So there is right there. So there you go. All right, well, there you go. Breaking news. When news breaks, I fix it. So there you go. Hurricane. So, okay. Now. Oh, I'm plenty old. Old enough to know better, but young enough to care. That's how I like to put it. So, okay. So we are going to move on to animal news. Remember? Let's go when there's separate California and become a full nation. Well, we got Superman to fix the San Andreas fault there. California could literally fall into the ocean. People are waiting for the big one. Suckers. The big one hasn't hit in my lifetime, so I doubt it will. So let's move on to animal news. Animal news. Gotta get animal news. Oh, yeah. I'm old enough to remember the Moscow Olympics. We didn't go. A lot of people, yeah, we were. Everybody was very disappointed in Moscow Olympics. You know, we saw updates, saw highlights, but we didn't see any of the Olympics. There's a complete news blackout. So good news. Hank the Tank, 500-pound black bear wanted for Tahoe break-ins, is headed to a new home. The female bear is responsible for at least 21 home break-ins since 2022. The California Fish and Wildlife Department said there is Hank, a burglarious black bear in California responsible for at least 21 home break-ins in South Lake Tahoe since last year, is headed to a wildlife sanctuary in Colorado. He's their problem now. Female black bear, known as 64F, nicknamed Hank the Tank, has a rap sheet that includes at least 21 DNA-confirmed home break-ins and extensive property damage, according to the California Fish and Wildlife Department. The bear, pending a successful veterinary check, will be relocated to the Wild Animal Sanctuary near Springfield, Colorado, officials said. The bear, which wildlife biologists captured and mobilized Friday, was headed to the Colorado Sanctuary Monday, said Jordan Traverso, a spokesperson for the California Fish and Wildlife Department. Colorado Parks and Wildlife has approved the relocation, California wildlife authorities said. Relocation is not typically an option for conflict animals over concern that relocating an animal will relocate the conflict behavior to a different community, according to the Wildlife Agency. It said relocating the bear was an alternative that protects the bear, residents, and visitors in South Lake Tahoe. The bear's 3 cubs, which were with her during the recent break-ins, officials said, were moved to the Sonoma County Wildlife Rescue in Petaluma, California. Officials said the cubs were relocated to discontinue the negative behaviors they learned so they can be returned to the wild, officials said. Bear 64F has been monitored closely by California wildlife officials since last year, the agency said. Staff members from the agency and the Nevada Wildlife Department immobilized the bear and collected DNA. The animal was given an ear tag and satellite tracking collar that helped officials link her to the home invasions in Lake Tahoe from February 2022 to May, officials said. Another bear is also making headlines. Iraq's prime minister has called for an investigation about a bear that escaped its crate in the cargo hold of an Iraqi plane before it departed from Dubai. When Iraqi Airways said Saturday the bear's transportation was carried out lawfully and according to the International Air Transport Association standards. Representatives with Iraqi Airways could not immediately be reached for comment Monday. Iraqi Airways said it wasn't to blame for the bear's escape, but it also said the aircraft's crew worked with authorities in the United Arab Emirates, which dispatched specialists to sedate the animal and remove it from the plane. So, talk about an unruly passenger. How would you like to have a bear on a flight with you? Okay, wait a minute. Video circulating on social media shows the plane's captain apologizing to passengers for Friday's delayed takeoff because of the bear's escape. Iraqi Airways said the bear was being flown from Baghdad to Dubai, but a person speaking on video clips on social media suggested otherwise. An Iraqi Airways official confirmed to the Associated Press that the bear was in fact being transported to Baghdad, the Iraqi capital. Keeping wild animals as pets has become popular among the wealthy in Baghdad. So there you go. So is that Hank?
Tonight, there's barely a reason to smile these days.
So
But for one bear,
there's
there
Hank.
now
There's Hank the Tank.
is. This thick-skinned 500-pound black bear,
That's a
nicknamed Hank
big sucker there.
the Tank, was accused of getting his paws involved in a series of house break-ins in the Lake Tahoe area.
Oh, wow. Look at him.
Known to be a natural bear habitat, with windows smashed, fences broken, and
he's causing a lot of destruction there.
More than 150 incident reports of bear break-ins in the area. Officials were eager to stop this overbearing forager.
Overbearing. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh shit! I didn't know American was banned in the Olympics. No, we weren't banned. We boycotted the games. We just didn't go. In Moscow at the time, all my parents told me was French Canadians and French Europeans must talk in code so much Russians Russians was on there. We weren't banned. We didn't go. Some nations said they were going. Like the UK said it was the UK was sending athletes, but they weren't competing under the flag. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look that up. I can't remember. Japan didn't go. Which countries didn't compete in the Moscow Olympics? U.S. State Department Archive. 60 countries joined the United States in staying away from Moscow. A number of Western countries did not observe the boycott, notably Great Britain, France, Italy, and Sweden. So let me see what we got here. Where is the complete list? Olympic boycott. Let me see. Where the freak is the 6 times the Olympics were boycott? Moscow Olympics boycott. Paris Olympics, Russian athletes cleared. Beijing, Ohio, U.S. boycott. Let me see. Let me see. List of countries. Okay, let's see who. Okay, yeah, 65 countries that were invited to the 1980 Olympics plus Qatar did not participate for various reasons, including support for the boycott for economic reasons. Qatar, 1980 IOC recognition came late to be invited. Came too late to be invited. Taiwan refused to participate as a result of the 1979 Nagoya Resolution, in which People's Republic of China agreed to participate in IOC activities if Taiwan was referred to as Chinese Taipei. However, China boycotted the 1980 Moscow Olympics. UK won everything that year. Yeah, they did very well. Yeah. The countries that did not compete. Albania, Antigua, Barbuda, Argentina, Bahamas, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Barbados, Belize, Bermuda, Bolivia, Canada, Cayman Islands, Central African Republic, Chad, Chile, China, Egypt, El Salvador, Fiji, Gabon, the Gambia, Ghana, Haiti, Honduras, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Iran. Really? Iran? How about that? Israel, Ivory Coast, Japan, Kenya, South Korea, Liberia, Liechtenstein, Malawi, Malaysia, Mauritania, Mauritius, Monaco, Morocco, Netherlands Netherlands Antilles, Niger, Norway, Pakistan, Panama, Papua New Guinea, Paraguay, Philippines, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Somalia, Sudan, Suriname, Swaziland, Chinese Taipei / Taiwan, Thailand, Togo, Tunisia, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, United States, Uruguay, Virgin Islands, West Germany, and Zaire. Nations that did not participate in the opening ceremony. 7 nations participated in the games without taking part in the opening ceremony. Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, San Marino, and Switzerland. National teams represented at the opening ceremony by chef de mission. They marched under the Olympic flag. Great Britain and Ireland, nations under the Olympic flag by their own athletes. Australia, Andorra, Denmark, Ireland, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is not a country. Nations that competed under their respective NOC flag, National Olympic Committee flag. Spain, Portugal, New Zealand. Okay. So there you go. A little history lesson there. Yeah. I can't remember who it was, but there was I can't remember what athlete it was. But I think it was a guy who was a cyclist or swimmer, whatever it was. He was on the 80 Olympic team. Then came the boycott, and then he didn't make the team for 1984. It was just like, oh God, yeah, that's gotta sting. So he just pretended that the games weren't happening in LA. And he's still very angry about that. So, anyways, good news for Hank the Tank, though. So, good news for Hank the Tank. So,
they're supposed to be hibernating, but they've been from sirens to loud noises to shouting at him to beanbags.
So
he's still here.
So, all right, Hank the Tank. Good news for him. He's going to be relocated. He's got a new. Sorry, by the way, Rob, if I talk, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No problem. It's the loose nature of the show I have. So anyway, so we are 1 hour, 4 minutes into the show, and now is the time I like to do a segment called Future Headlines. Now, as you know, that I try to keep up with the latest headlines, but sometimes there's headlines for events that have not happened yet. One of the things actually I want to talk about the New York Yankees, but actually we covering here, the New York Yankees are in a tough losing streak. But I subscribe to a special news service that brings me headlines from the not too distant future. And I compile those into a segment that I call Future Headlines. I'm going through reverse puberty again. So here we go. Can we get an appearance from Mr. Khan? for Mr. Khan. You want an appearance of Mr. I have to see if we can summon Mr. Khan here. What do you do? What, Mr. Shlomo? What are you doing? I'm enjoying the day off. Finally, I get the day off. Now you want to appear? What is going on here? Oh yes, hello. Hey, Mr. Khan, how are you? Mr. Khan, yes, Mr. Khan is doing very well. Except for that no good daughter of mine. She went into space again. Can you believe it? She wanted to go into space. Ah yes, I'm going to be like white woman. Yes, oh yes. Oh yes, you're going to be like white woman. Yes, you know what? She said, oh, look at me. I'm Kamala Khan. I'm Mr. Miss Marvel. Look at me. Oh. No. Backed up. She hit my freaking car into the back of into the truck. Into the driving dust. Mr. God, I said, oh, look at this. But they've fended it. The truck is all messed up. Look at what you did. She says, oh, but daddy, oh, I like to be like the white woman. I said, you said, what does the Mr. Shlomo say? Makke the white woman. Yes, Mr. Khan speak, I tell you that to you. Now, you think I'm Mr. Khan speaks several languages. It is right. But she says, oh, and I be like the white woman, I'm going to drive, look at me, I'm going to drive. And she crashes the car. I said, how am I going to get to work? How am I going to get to work now? That little ungrateful little each of my daughter of mine. I can't believe this. She caused me. My insurance premiums went up. Oh, Geico. I like Geico. And little Geico, I'm going to screw him up with French fries. Oh, and then music ended. Why does the music always end, Mr. Shlomo? I don't wait. You got to fix this. The music ends, and I say, I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's very good. Oh, but Mr. Shlomo. Oh, so there's rain. Rain in the rain. Oh, look at the rain. Yes, Mr. Khan. I said, where are the white women at? Where's all the white women at? Where are the white women at? I see the Hefner Hugh. There's all the white women. He's dead now, though. The white women come to me, Mr. Khan. I want Mr. Khan. Mr. Khan used to see the Playboy a long time ago when he was home in Pakistan. To sneak the Playboy, he used to say, oh, there's the white woman. Mr. Khan liked the white woman. Oh, the white woman. So beautiful, the white woman. Much like King McCarthy Jenny. Oh, she was so beautiful. Yes, Mr. Khan had short hand for that one. And Mr. Khan said the white woman, and he says, oh, this is why Mr. Khan goes to America. I told my wife, I have to go to America. I'm going to make fortune for myself. Make seek better life in America. Then I sent for you. He says, no, I'm coming too. And I'm like, you down, bitch, you ruined my plan. The plan was for me to go to America to get white woman. No, my wife wanted to come. Watch this. And she doesn't even like the freaky dicky, like the police lady. The shaggy man talk about the freaky police lady. I like him. He's a good man. He's a smart man. The shaggy man. The shaggy is smart man, and he told you like it is. He tells you give you truth, and he dropped the bomb of truth, as they say. And the music stopped again. Why is the music always stopping? He said, they're on strike? We're still on strike. But Mr. Khan, yes, Mr. Khan has more superpowers than ungrateful daughter. Yes, so Mr. Khan is going to get together with the shaggy man, and we're going to look for, how do you say, the garden rule. The garden rules, he says, what's the garden rule? He calls them holes. The shaggy man has lots of garden rules. I can't wait to see the garden rules he has. Yes, everyone is tired of the social conditioning. I'm tired. Look at my hair. I'm tired of conditioning too. Look at I have no conditioner for my hair. Yes, combination. Yes. I can't. So Mr. Khan is going bye-bye now. Mr. Khan is just going to go over to Shaggy Man, and we're going to have many drinks, and we're going to live it up. We're going to have some Bud Lights. Oh no, I can't have Bud Light. Oh no, Bud Light being cancelled. Okay, we're going to. Oh, look at me! I'm getting away from my wife and daughter. They're driving me insane. I'm going crazy with my wife and daughter. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Come again. Oh no, that's a bad joke. I know I should not say that. Thank you, everyone. Ah, the great Mr. Khan. The great Mr. Khan. Ah, we love it when Mr. Khan shows up. Yep, him and Black Shaggy are getting together. They got a shed full of garden tools or hose. So anyway. So before I was interrupted by Mr. Khan, we have to do what I call future headlines. Future headlines, the headlines from the future. As you all know, I subscribe to a special news service that sends me headlines from the near future. And here we go. Future headlines. We got future headlines. From the Baseball Times, Yankees finish out season at 0-162. The once proud New York Yankees today reach a new low point in their history when they finish out the season with 0 wins and 162 losses. In his final press conference of the season, Yankees manager Aaron Boone said, "I really feel like this team is coming together." So that is a future headline. And now, more future headlines. As soon as they load. Future headlines. Man tries that in a small town, finds it surprisingly easy. A man who was warned by country singer Jason Aldean to try that in a small town did and emerged unscathed. What that was remains unclear, and the man has yet to be identified. However, several cases of Bud Light were found at the scene. Local residents remain ambivalent. One local resident refused to be identified, said, "He did what? Well, just you wait till Jason Aldean finds out. What do you mean he ain't from around here?" So future headline. That's another future headline. And finally, future headlines. Paramount forced to admit Star Trek sucks. Paramount backed into a corner by investors. Paramount CEO Bob Bakish finally admitted that all the time, effort, and money that has gone into Star Trek has been a complete and utter waste. In a statement, Bakish said, "We realize that it's never easy to admit failure, but that's exactly what happened. Star Trek sucks, and we would have been better off leaving it alone." Star Trek showrunner Alex Kurtzman responded to the statement by Bakish saying, "Section 31 is really coming along nicely. We promise. We really mean it this time. I swear we're working on it." So there you go. Future headlines. So there you go. Future headlines. Everyone, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. We'd like to thank Senior Sticks, Anubis T100, Mr. MH, Richard Orict, Briscoe Bob, Andrew Helm, Cesario Japan, Ricardo War 444, Alessandro, the other guy there, this other guy, Mr. MH, I said him already, the Donnie Pearson, Mr. Khan. We'd like to thank the white woman, Black Shaggy. Everyone, thank you for joining me, everybody. As I always say, I cannot do this without you. Please, hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share the stream. I always like to keep these about an hour or so, just to make it easier on everybody, easier on me, easier on you guys, and everyone. Just take care of yourselves, take care of each other. No drinking, no driving. We want to see you back here next week, and have a good Monday, have a good Sunday, have a good rest of your day, week, whatever it is. Have a good one you're having. And as always, don't forget, we will catch you next time.